Hey guys, Ancient Evil for Black Ops 4 Zombies just released, and on the map we got 4 different gloves that are called Hands of Gods, and these are the wonder weapons for the map, and they are specific to different gods. So you can see we have Gaia, Karen, Humaira, and Uranus. I was curious to know if one of these gloves was more superior than the others, so I went in and did a bunch of testing to find out, and yes, there is one that is better than the others, and there's one glove that you're probably not going to want to use if you're going into high rounds. There are 3 versions to each of these gloves. The first version just gives you single shots. The second version, when you upgrade it one time, will give you a charge attack. Then you can upgrade it one more time to the final version, and that will just give you more ammo. From what I can tell, it does not increase the strength of the glove, but I can do some more testing to find out. I've just tested the second version where it gives you the charge attack. All 4 of these gloves perform really differently, and based on what you're doing in the map, you can change up which glove you want to use. If you want to go high rounds and you're going to be running trains, there's one glove that's great for that. If you're just going to be running around the map doing Easter egg steps, the other gloves are sufficient for that. But there is one that is a lot stronger and will get you into higher rounds and be more efficient. The first thing I wanted to test was the single shots from the gloves, and I wanted to find out how strong they were and if they start losing power at a certain round, and also are the single shots stronger if you upgrade the glove. So the results are the single shots are not stronger if you upgrade the glove, and each glove with one single shot in the earlier rounds will kill 3 zombies at a time. And the single shots do start losing power at round 26. That's going to be the last round that you can kill 3 zombies with one shot. At round 27, it starts losing power, and now it starts costing you 2 shots to kill 3 zombies, and it's a little bit random. Right here, I shot some zombies and it stunned 3 of them, and I had to shoot them again to actually kill them. And what I mean by random is that sometimes you might shoot a zombie and it will kill it immediately, and then sometimes it will take you 2 shots to kill it. I would suggest on round 27 to completely stop using charge shots, because you will be wasting the very little ammo that these gloves allow. And here's how it breaks down. If you do 2 single shots, you're going to kill 3 zombies. But if you do a charge attack, which consumes just 1 more ammo, so that's 3 ammo total, you can kill an entire horde, which is 24 zombies. So if you're trying to be efficient and use the weapons the best that you can, then charge shots are definitely the way to go. So now, as far as which 4 of these is going to be the best one to take into high rounds and the one that is more efficient and more powerful, I'll show you guys that. But the first thing I want to show you guys is the one that is a bit of a disaster and probably not going to be good for high rounds. After testing this glove, it seems like it might be glitched out and there's something really wrong with it, and that is the Hand of Gaia. So you're supposed to be able to hold down the right trigger and charge up the hand, and then when you release it, it's going to consume 3 ammo and do a charge shot, and it's going to pull up the ground and kill all the zombies in its path. When it's working properly and you have a nice horde close together, you can kill 24 with it. But the problem is it doesn't always kill. The charge shots are random. Sometimes you'll kill 4 zombies, sometimes none at all. And sometimes I would kill 12, and sometimes a full horde. It was not consistent. Hondo was helping me. He would horde them up, and I would shoot directly at the horde. The ground would get pulled up, and it would kill like 4 of them, even though there was 24 there. We were in the high 20s and low 30s when we were testing this, and it just stayed glitched out and it wouldn't correct itself. So we restarted and did another game, and we were in the 50s, and the glove was working perfectly on round 51. After we did all the testing, we were able to tell that, yeah, the Wonder Weapon gloves with a charge shot do kill 24 every time, and it's consistent. But Gaia is the only one that won't do that. Again, I just think it's a bug, and they will eventually fix it. Gaia is a good glove for just grabbing really quickly, doing single shots, and playing in the low rounds, but I would never take this glove into a high round. It's way too unpredictable. So you just saw me do a charge shot on round 51, and it killed everything. And right here, I'm on round 28. I did a charge shot right in front of the horde, and it only killed 4 of them. I'm sure Treyarch is aware of this, and they will be working on it. Even if they do fix this, I would never take this into a high round because of the way that it performs. The area of zombies that it can kill is pretty small, and some of the other gloves will cover more area, much larger, and kill more zombies. But for the record, and to show the strength of Gaia when it's performing correctly, when you're in the low 50s, it will still kill an entire horde with 1 charge shot. So I'm assuming that this will carry on and probably will not ever lose power. So Gaia is at the bottom of the list. The next one up is going to be the Sun God's hand, which is the hand of Humaira. This charge attack will summon down a beam of light that will kill an entire horde of zombies and only consume 3 shots. But there's something I do not like about this glove, and you got to be really careful of. This one performs differently than Gaia. With Gaia, you hold down the right trigger and it will charge up, and then you release it and you can kill an entire horde, and it will only consume 3 ammo. For the Humaira hand, it's not like hold down the right trigger, charge it, let go, boom, you have a beam of light. You have to continuously hold down this right trigger, and at the point of 3 ammo being consumed, that will kill an entire horde. But if you don't let go, that ammo is going to keep going, that beam's going to continue, and you're going to be wasting ammo. So if you're trying to use this hand and you're trying to be efficient, you have to really closely watch that ammo counter. You can only hold down the trigger for just a few seconds and then watch the counter let go. And I just feel like that could get people into a situation where they're continuing to hold it down and using too much. However, if you do continue to hold down the trigger and keep that beam going, you can look any direction that you want and it will wreck zombies. So this might be a good glove if you're running around the map and you want to clear zombies out of your way. It might be good to help protect you while you're doing Easter egg steps, but it would not be my go-to for running trains and doing high rounds. As far as power, yes, in the 50s, it still killed an entire horde with just 3 shots consumed. And like the Gaia hand, I assume this will continue and will not lose that ability. There might be some high rounders out there that have already gotten into like the 70s or 80s, and maybe they know, but I haven't gotten that high yet. I'm just going to assume that it still works. The next hand on my list that I think is better than the last 2, Gaia and Humaira, is the hand of Uranus, and that is the wind glove. This hand has the same functionality as the hand of Humaira with the light beam that comes down. You can continuously hold down the trigger, it gives you that option, and you can keep doing your charge attack and blasting the wind. And just like the sunbeam or Humaira glove, if you have an entire horde on the map that are nice and put together, you can hold down the right trigger and then you can watch the counter go down. It will go down 3 shots. And if you let go, yeah, at that point you will have killed that entire horde. The reason why I think this one's a little bit better than the sunbeam is that you have a larger area that you can cover with this wind. With the sunbeam, it's more concentrated with that beam, but here you can just look anywhere, it's gonna wreck everything. I have tested a couple of these gloves against the bosses, and the wind glove is not good at all against them. There are gloves that are better, and I'll be doing an entirely different video to show you how to deal with the Giganese and also the Blightfather. And this glove is the same situation as the last 2. I would use these to run around the map with, to get zombies out of the way if you're in tight areas, but it's not my go-to for high round. And the same as the last 2 gloves in the 50s, with just 3 ammo consumed doing a charge shot. You can kill an entire horde, and I assume that will continue. The last glove, and the one that I think is the most efficient and most powerful, is the hand of Karen. This thing is super efficient. It has a monkey bomb effect, and it can wreck bosses, unlike the other gloves. I love this glove because when you hold down the right trigger, it just charges it up, and then you release it, and you only consume 3 ammo. You don't have to worry about overusing ammo. This charge attack will create a puddle of blood that the zombies are attracted to, and they won't mess with you. And you can see all these arms that come out of the ground, and it will pull an entire 24 horde underneath the ground, and then it will stay there and keep killing even more zombies that run into the area. And that's why I think this glove is more powerful than the others, not as far as like the damage that it does, but the amount of zombies that it can kill is more than the other gloves when just consuming 3 shots. Plus the monkey bomb effect is a huge help, but as far as being powerful, yeah, in some situations it is. It's more powerful than the other gloves against the bosses. It's not more powerful against the zombies, but the Giganese and the Blightfather, absolutely yes. I'm going to make a whole video talking about how the gloves work against these bosses and what's the best situation to deal with them. I'll also show you best ways to kill them not using the gloves. I personally would never use the gloves to target these bosses and kill them. You're going to be using way too much ammo. But for the sake of showing and demonstrating the power of this Karen glove, I'll show you what it can do. In a previous clip, I was using the hand of Uranus, which is the wind glove, against this Giganese, and I had to hold down the right trigger, and I could continuously stun him where he couldn't do his stun attack or throw his spear, but I couldn't kill him with the glove even when I used all the ammo. With the Karen glove and the charge attack, this Giganese is highly affected by it. He gets attracted to the blood where he can't move, he is paralyzed where he cannot do any stun attacks or throw his spear at you. And with the Karen glove with 3 charge attacks and keeping the Geganese attracted to the blood, he died after 3 charge shots, which consumed only 9 ammo. With the Wind glove, I used all 40 of the ammo and still couldn't kill him. So if you are running trains with a Karen and using it for high rounds, you can kill him with 3 charge shots. So just keep him around until you have 3 full hordes to kill, and on the 3rd horde that you kill, he will die. As for the Blightfathers, the glove works really good against those as well, and here's some footage here. Shout out to Honda Riders for getting this for me. For the Blightfathers, they are attracted to the blood as well. So he's going to do a charge shot right here and run away, and you can see the Blightfather stays in the puddle, and it only takes 2 charge shots to kill a Blightfather with this glove. Again, I'm still working on getting footage and testing the other gloves against these bosses, but so far the Charn performs very well. The one thing the Charn isn't good for is running around the map and getting zombies out of your way if they're coming at you. You have to be a little bit careful about that, but yeah, it's awesome for training. And just like the other gloves in the 50s, it was still killing an entire horde with 1 charge shot, and hopefully that will continue. But I hope this helped you guys out. If you notice anything different with your gameplay, let me know.
Thank you for watching Glitching Queen's video. Hoorah!